What happened was...
This week on What Happened Was, it's the Grammy Awards special. That's right, the 65th annual Grammy Awards were just this past week, and we're going to talk about it all. The name on everyone's lips this week is Beyoncé. That's right. First of all, her world tour tickets just went on sale and the internet is officially broken. But most importantly, Beyoncé earned her 32nd Grammy Award on Sunday after 88 nominations. Now, do you know who the previous record holder was for most Grammy awarded artist? It was, in fact, Sir George Solti. That's right, one of our own in classical music. So Beyoncé has officially surpassed Sir George Solti, who had 31 wins and 74 nominations. So watch out for Beyoncé. I say we need a Beyoncé opera immediately. Another enormous moment, history-making moment this week, was Viola Davis officially becoming the 18th EGOT winner on Earth. Now, an EGOT winner means they've won the Emmy, the Grammy, the Oscar, and the Tony. And Viola Davis officially is an EGOT winner, having won a Grammy for her audiobook. Another historical moment this week came when Kim Petras, the first openly transgender woman, won her Grammy Award for her collaboration with Sam Smith in the song Unholy. Fun fact, Grammy Award viewership has been rising and rising and rising, and this year viewership broke a 3-year record. That means more people tuned in this year to watch the Grammys than any year in the past 3, including when we were all stuck at home. I think that's a pretty good sign for live music. Now, let's talk about the Classical Music Grammy Awards. Now, many of the awards are not televised in the broadcast, so many people do not see, I think, the approximately 75 awards that are handed out before the main telecast of the evening. So, let's talk about classical music this year. Now, it was a big night for Yannick, conductor of the Metropolitan Opera and the Philadelphia Orchestra, walking away with 2 Grammy Awards this year for his classical solo album with Renee Fleming and as conductor of Terence Blanchard's Fire Shut Up in My Bones. Fire Shut Up in My Bones had its world premiere at Opera Theater of St. Louis and went on to the Metropolitan Opera and Lyric Opera of Chicago. This Grammy Award in particular goes to the Metropolitan Opera cast. For musical theater, the recent Broadway revival of Into the Woods won the Grammy. Now, this is really cool because Into the Woods started as a 2-week-only special event presented by City Center Encores, an organization that produces musicals that aren't often seen on Broadway for a limited run. It was such a hit and sold out immediately, so it transferred to Broadway and has enjoyed a very healthy run with rotating casts. They released the cast album and it has just taken off and now has walked away with the Grammy Award. Hip-hop celebrates 50 years as a genre this year, and the Grammy Awards did not disappoint with a major celebration. Now, there were a couple of upsets at the Grammys this year. Harry Styles won for Album of the Year for Harry's House, and fans of Beyoncé were not happy. Now, I have to say, I really enjoyed the Grammys this year because everyone seemed to get an award. Adele, Brandi Carlile, Bonnie Raitt, Beyoncé, Lizzo, many artists, Taylor Swift. So we had a nice, well-rounded Grammy Awards where everyone walked away with something. The other major upset was Bonnie Raitt winning for Song of the Year. Now, this is really cool because Bonnie Raitt, who's been around a while and has been making music forever, surpassed the biggest pop stars of today to win Song of the Year. Now, let's talk about fashion. Let's go on the red carpet and check out some of these looks and talk it out because there is a lot to talk about this year.
Here's a major trend I want to address, and that is no shirt. No shirt with tuxes, no shirt with suits. We're wearing necklaces, we are carrying handbags, we are getting away from convention, and we are getting away from gender. Now, Gucci has a place on every red carpet. And here's a lovely little collection of 60s and 70s inspired Gucci. And Grammy winner Harry Styles in Gucci looking like a jester, but that's alright because we love him and he always does something unexpected. And Opera's own Devon Tynes made a splash on the Grammys red carpet. Now, this is the way to couple. You don't have to do matchy-matchy, you can coordinate, and this is coordinating in shape and flow. Alright, we had some Atelier Versace on the runway, Doja Cat. And a similar silhouette here, also Atelier Versace. That's pulling from the Versace archives. Now here is J-Lo commanding attention, as always. She was there with Ben Affleck and seated down front, and of course always spoken about. J-Lo presented and did a wonderful job. Now it was weird leading up to the Grammys in that she was rumored to be doing a Whitney Houston tribute performance. Of course that was just a rumor and got a lot of attention and did not end up happening. And here's Cardi B in this cerulean wave number with a lot of architecture, made a big splash.
Now, a lot of artists wore Valentino this year, and that is big, especially because this year, hot pink is the color of winter 2023 because of Valentino. The Valentino runway of 2023 winter was all hot pink, and we saw many artists, including Casey Musgraves and Sam Smith, wearing shades of pink in Valentino.
Here is Casey Musgraves in Valentino, and Sam Smith, Kim Petras, and Entourage in Valentino.
Here are some looks that maybe should be reconsidered. But I always say it is much better to be talked about on the worst dress list than to not be talked about at all.
Okay, this one got weird for me. I just didn't quite understand what they were going for, and it looked like Project Runway gone bad. Again, the jean thing, I don't quite understand. It's a bit Star Wars, but denim. Again, kind of like my space pajamas. I'm in space, but going to bed. I really don't understand this one, and I feel very awkward about it. Now, listen, Pharrell can dress. Great dresser. I just expect more. Jack Harlow, amazing outfit, but again, I want more for the Grammys. Super don't understand this one. This one looks like a Portlandia character. Tom Daley kind of in another pajama look, just not getting the space pajamas this Grammys. I think we can do better. A Tin Man costume from Machine Gun Kelly. I don't think it's the move. And Shania Twain got a lot of attention for this outfit, but it wasn't great attention, not really positive.
Here are my favorite fashion moments from the 2023 Grammys.
Now, Beyonce actually missed the red carpet due to traffic, but this was her look. And Lizzo, part of her brand is taking up space and not apologizing, and she did exactly that in this Dolce & Gabbana. Adele, right on brand. She won a Grammy for Piano Ballad, which is very rare, and this dress matches that mood. All you need is love, baby. And Taylor Swift celebrating her latest album, Midnights, in a midnight blue couture. Now, I love this look because it expresses that you can wear anything you want to the Grammys. It doesn't have to be a gown. You can just express yourself artistically. Steve Lacy saying, I am the ruler of my own planet. I love, love, love this look, and it really exemplifies the Grammys. It's like formal wear meets street. I love this monochromatic, the shawl collar, the winter white, the jewels that match that color scheme, the sneakers. This is a win for me. This is my favorite look. It's simple, but so incredibly elegant and screams like, welcome to my coronation.
Well, that's all for today's episode. Thank you for joining me for this special Grammys recap. And I encourage you to Google a winners list and look at all the nominees from this year and the winners, and go listen to something you've never heard today. That is the best thing you can do for the music industry. And the music industry includes all genres, including our beloved opera.